Hello everybody, my name is the Insane Eraser, or Ty for short, and today I'm going to be playing some Genshin Impact. So I already have an account, and I've been playing for around 2 months now, I believe. And I've pretty much kind of done everything there is to do, so I didn't think recording videos on an account that I've pretty much done most of the stuff on would be a good idea, so instead, on the Europe, I'm going to be starting a new account. This account is going to be free to play, so I'm not going to spend any money on it. Any of the stuff that I get in game is going to have to come from either playing the game or rewards that are given out through events and such. Because of this, I'm only going to be able to exchange Primogems for standard pulls. I will be able, when I get intertwined fates, be it in the game or from events and stuff like this current anniversary event, I'll be able to pull on the banners for characters, but other than that, everything will be done on the standard banner. So, let's begin. I'm also going to be choosing Lumine. I play Aether on my main account, but I kind of want to see how it is with Lumine, and I've also heard that Lumine actually does attack a bit faster than Aether, so we'll see how that goes. And let's enter.
所以说，你们是从世界之外漂流来的。
Also, I use Chinese for the voice acting.
但在你们想要离开这里，前往下一个世界的时候，却有陌生的神灵拦在你们的面前。
外来之人，你们的旅途到此为止。什么人？天理的维系者，在此终结人之子的僭越。
Now, I didn't state this before, and I apologize for that. I do play with the voice in Chinese because I'm not a big fan of English voice acting. Some of the characters are good, some of the characters not so much, and it's just my preference. So, I apologize for that for people who are just listening to this and might not be able to understand what they're saying, but I'm a little bit sensitive to voices and such, so I will be keeping it on Chinese vocals. And like I said, we're going to choose Lumine. Oh, I didn't think of what I was going to name her before this. That's a good point. Alexina? No, that's a dumb name. Oh no. I might have to cut a bit of this out while I try and figure out what her name is going to be. So, I will be back once I have figured that out. Alright, welcome back. I have figured out what I am going to be naming her. Her name is going to be Evelyn. Instead of Evelyn, Evelyn, with the addition of Lumine being her canon name. I thought Eveluna might be a good name. Oh, sorry, Evelyn. So, let's start. And just like
就
that.
这样，
Oh,
陌生的神灵带走了我的哥哥，我也被神封印，失去了原本的力量。曾经跨越诸多世界的我们，受困于此。
I will read out anything that is written, but I forgot that that's voiced.
那究竟是多少年前的事呢？我不知道，但我会想办法查清楚的。醒来以后，我总是一个人流浪，直到2个月前遇到了你。
那是多亏了你，否则我大概已经淹死了。所以我会努力做一个好向导的。该出发了，我们走吧。
I do really love Paimon. And like I said, I have played this game before, so this is just normal stuff. But it has been a little bit since I've done anything in the beginning. I'm still pretty new to the game, so I don't really know a lot of like min-maxing and such. But oh no, I have clicked something outside the game. I do play my game on windowed mode because I'm a heathen. So sometimes I will accidentally click outside, but I forgot that the map is very tiny in the beginning. This red stuff tends to be you can't go past it. You'll get a little warning from Paimon that maybe we should come back and explore that later.
没路走了，那就爬上去吧。攀爬会消耗体力，体力用光的话，需要时间来恢复哟。那么就按照我们说好的路线出发。
And I
目的
will.
地是7天神像。在这个世界的7位神灵里，不知道哪一位才是你要找的呢？
Paimon, are you done now? Thank you. I will definitely be getting that message because when I do explorations, I tend to just accidentally run into the edge. So this is little tutorials that the game will get you. You access it by pressing G or by hitting Alt so that you unlock your cursor and pressing that up there. Now it'll stay having this little exclamation mark until you have gone through all of these. So, and I will read it out, but feel free to skip if you have no interest in this, which I will not hold it against you. So there's collecting wood, and I think this actually just tells you all the different types of trees. So you've got birch tree, Kyuhua tree, Chiwa tree. I don't know how to pronounce that, and I do apologize. Got pine, sandbear, Quincy bamboo. When I get to fighting that boss, I'll remember how to pronounce that name. Cedar, Faber's fir, Sakura, Amber, Inazuma cedar, Otogi, Brightwood, Karmafala, Adhigama, and Mountain Date. Oh, and Athiel. I cannot wait to get to the desert. The desert is by far my favorite zone. But, moving forward. Welcome to Mondstadt. Which I believe is based on Germany.
那就是7天神像了。神灵的造像散布在大陆上，象征7神守护世界。在7位元素神灵中，这一位掌控的是风， 然不知道你要找的是不是风之神，但
Each of the zones have their own gods, and it usually derives from one of the 7 elements, hence why it's called the Statue of the Seven. This place's god is known as the animal god, which is the element of wind.
我先带你来风神的领地也是有理由的哦。
Prologue Act 1, The Outlander Who Caught the Wind.
众所周知，语言与诗歌随风飘荡，其中一定会有你哥哥的消息，我是这样想的。当然，能不能得到神的回应，就只有试过才知道了。那么就加快脚步吧。
Expect random slaughter. Food is very important in this game. Oh. I spy a chest. Will Paimon let me go grab it? We're about to find out.
你往哪儿走呀？来派蒙这边。
Oh. We just got an artifact. So artifacts are actually pretty extremely important in this game. They give set bonuses, and they can, depending on the rarity, I believe this can be leveled up to level 4 or enhanced. And it's all the way up to 5-star relics, which can be enhanced to level 20. But you don't really have to worry about relics until you reach adventure rank 40. Rank? Adventure rank 45. So for right now, as soon as you get something, just basically just equip it. It's free stuff. And then you've got your attributes, which if you hit details, will let you know different information about your character. Because adding weapons and artifacts will change the details of this screen, and this is also how you level up a character, which you use Wanderer's Advice, Adventurer's Experience, or Hero's Wit. And there are 6 tiers that you can advance to. So right now we can go to level 20 before we have to do our first ascension, which will require these sort of materials, and we will get an Acquainted Fate, which are the items used for wishing or pulling characters in this game. And then at 2, you need to be level 40, and then more, and each time you go up, the cost of things gets more. In the beginning, for this character, your main character, you don't really need boss items or anything. You just have these 3 items, which you will get for increasing your adventurer rank. These are replaced in characters that you pull for with elemental crystals and also boss drops. Then you'll have your local specialty for a character and a enemy drop for the main character. It is the damage masks, which you increase, and then eventually you get a 2-star version, which is the stained mask. And as you go up, it becomes the ominous mask. And max level is 90, but in order to unlock this, you need to be adventurer rank 50. So you do have some stepping stones to get to, but all of the ascension material here for the character level material is gotten as you advance through your adventurer rank as rewards. Oh, I also got one of these animo seals. They're basically like little sigils and stuff, and you use them to exchange for items at the special items merchant in Modestat, who I'll introduce you to later.
可以直接游过来啊。
Fair warning for swimming. You see that energy bar, the little yellow thing that is going down because I'm sprinting? You will drown if that hits 0 and you're in the water. It sucks. unlocking Statues of the Seven clears the map for that area, and you can now see everything that is on the map. Now, this is actually going to go further back, I believe, to about where this line is right here, but right now you're very limited in where you can explore. It will expand once you get further. So these are the different little waypoints on your map. You have your Statues of the Seven, which are these big orbs with little triangles under them. These are teleports. Clicking on them will allow you to teleport also the statue to the location that you're done. These are domains. For certain domains, you have to be a certain adventure rank in order to unlock it, and then as you ascend further in the rank, you unlock better reward drops, but it also becomes much harder. Now, there are different types of domains. This domain is called a artifact domain because you get artifacts for it. Then there's this domain, and it's a trial where once you do it, you get things like you'll get a recipe for food, you'll get Primogems, you'll get experience, and other little goodies that you can use on other things. Now, there is a third... Well, there's two more. There's one that gives you weapon ascension material that allows you to ascend your weapons to higher levels, and also talent domains, which I don't think I can view yet on this map. And they basically allow you to level up your talents. Nope, I'm wrong. There is also one other domain. Forgive me. There is also the trounce domains, which are 3 a week you can do for half price of 30 resin. You use resin for a lot of the stuff here. It will be explained later on. And you get boss drops, which are also used for leveling up your talents, which you can only do once a week. So they're kind of like raids.
呀，是不是感受到这个世界的元素啦？看起来你只要触碰神像，就能获得风的元素力呢。这个世界的人想要获得力量，绝对不可能像你这样轻松。因为你本来就不是这个世界的人嘛。从这里向西走，就可以抵达自由城邦蒙德。蒙德是风的城市，在七神中供奉的正是风神。能从神像获得力量的你，会不会在那里找到神的线索呢？而且蒙德有很多吟游诗人，说不定能打听到你哥哥的消息。好，那就出发吧。这个世界的元素回应了祈愿，我觉得这算是一个好兆头哦。
So we have now unlocked our elemental skill, which you press F and it'll unleash a blast of wind power. If you hold it, it will do it for longer. Next is your Q ability, which for the animal traveler is a swirl. It's basically a little tornado. Now it will also act.
好羡慕啊！我也想有这么帅气的战斗方式。
As I was saying, it will react with other elements. So say if there was fire added to it, it would become a fire tornado. If there was lightning, it would be a lightning swirl. So you press Alt to show your cursor, which will allow you to... Normally your camera is locked to your cursor if you are playing on mouse and keyboard. So you would press Alt to free it and allow you to click on things. Now you can do that to click Paimon up in the corner over here, or simply pressing Escape. So we've got achievements. And there is a lot of them. And they usually give you very small Primogem rewards. And you would claim it. So that one that I just unlocked was Let the Wind Lead, obtain the power of Animo. In your escape menu, you also have your name. So you can edit your profile. So I will add Lamine to the list. You can basically share character showcase up to 8 characters. These are ones you're going to usually be like really proud about, you've built up to be super cool, and other people will be able to see them and view them. You've also got your name card, which you can unlock name cards for, which I don't have yet because we just started. It's usually done through like finishing achievements. Take this, for example. When you finish this, you will get this as a name card, which is really pretty. So you can kind of like edit that. You can also set your birthday. This I'm going to set to 4/29, which is April 29th. Yes, that is my birthday. We've got our version highlights, which will just talk to us about all of these latest updates, new characters, and such. Then you've got notices, which I'm going to have a lot as it's a new account. So this is where you would go and it would tell you like, hey, this is your updates, surveys, Archon quests, such things. And then this will also let you know about different events, which you usually have to be at a certain adventurer level, which I don't think so for this one. I think this is just you log in. Oh, yes, eligibility, B rank, adventurer rank 5 or above. And other little events that they have going on, which I've done on my main account. And then you'll access your mail here. Oh, so I actually... Cool. So... Okay, this is letting me know that a new game survey has been up, but I didn't think this was still going on. But I get the Primogems from the... This was from their 2-year anniversary, which means I'll also get the pets. That makes me really happy. It's very cute. And there's also the 3 million pre-registration milestone rewards. You'll get Acquaint Fates, Adventurers Experience, and other good stuff. And then what you can do is you can hit Claim All. And then it'll all show up here. It will not delete... When you hit this delete red, it will only delete the red mail. Any mail with unclaimed attachments will not be deleted, but because I hit claim all... Oh, this is a start one, so it's a little bit special, so I do have to actually close that up one. As for this is events. This is just letting me know that Nilu's story quest is up, but I don't have the things to unlock that yet. Hitting I will open your inventory, to which I'm going to equip my pet, and it will just fly around with me, which is really cute. We also got the Jumpy Dumpty Party Popper, which I will... If you hit, it's now over here, and if I hit Z, that's about it. It's cute. This will be your weapons tab. It will show you the weapons, which I only currently have the dull blade, as well as my enhancement ore, which is what you use to level up weapons. You can also use other weapons to level up weapons as well. This is your artifact tab, which I currently just have the Traveling Doctor's Medicine Pot. this is character development items. So you'll get like monster drops and stuff like that, I believe will come into here. Your food tab, which will have all your food that you can use for, like, this is a revival item. If you see something with a teardrop like this revives a character and will restore a certain amount of HP. If you see a little man doing its flexes, that's stamina food. So this will decrease all party stamina for sprinting by 20% for 900 seconds. A shield is for defense. It'll usually be either defense, HP, or shield strength. And then this little thing, a plus with a little heart next to it, will be restorative. So you basically just munch it and get HP back. There is another one that has multiple crosses on it with the heart, and that is a restore over time. Then we got our materials, so like cutting down wood, that'll go here, collecting meat, berries, things you pick up along the way will usually end up around in here. This is your gadgets, like I showed you earlier, which will just have like your little gadgets and stuff that you'll make later on. These are quest items. This is your precious items, so things like your fragile resin, which I do suggest you do not use until you reach AR 45, because when you start farming for your artifacts, the artifacts are all RNG, and they can be quite the pain. So I do suggest that you just save those. And your fates will be here, so if you want to see how many fates you have. We will eventually get to this, but this will be where all your furnishings and Cenrietta pot stuff goes. Then you can hit C, like I showed before, to open up your character stream. You'll have your... Oh. Right, I can level her up now. So you would just plus it. Bam. She is now level 13. You mostly get these from quests. There are things called ley lines, which we will be introduced to later, that you can get them from. And there'll be rewards from other stuff as well. This... Oh. I cannot do that yet. But this is be where your outfits are. They don't really have many outfits, and for the Traveler, they have none. You'll just have glider wings as you're sort of looking through stuff. Constellations are very different depending on if it's the Traveler or a pulled character. For the Traveler, you'll unlock things for this doing questing. I believe for Animo, it is mostly done through Adventure Rake and from leveling the statue. For other places, it is done through leveling the statue, and I believe you get some from the tree in Inazuma and Sumeru. Those are how you get. For characters that you wish for, they are unlocked by gaining duplicates, and up to a maximum of 6. Alright, we will continue on with the story now. Oh, but first, I see some ascension material for our Traveler. They're a little bit of I find the Windwheel asters a little bit annoying to gather. They're mostly found around places with the Animo God. So like you'll find them hidden around here. But the best place to get them is Stormterror's Lair, which you don't unlock until later into the story. Now, this is something that I'm going to give you a hint for that I wish I knew earlier. You see, that is a chest. That's a chest. Oh.
那是什么？有
Cutscene.
什么巨大的东西在天上飞？它往树林深处去了，我们小心一点前进吧。
All maps have an exploration progress. I'm going to run over to this chest. So I'm here with the chest. I would have to kill these enemies to learn its contents. And it unlocks. But,
这个世界也在回应我吗？
and then I would get it. Easy, easy peasy. Now, let me run over to this other chest. Say I didn't want to do this. I ran into it, I see it, okay, there's a chest here, but I want to continue on with the main story. They don't mark on your map, which can make things a little bit hard later on when you're trying to, say, 100% a map, or you're just wanting some materials that you can get from these. Because the higher your adventurer rank is, the better rewards you get. So say you wanted to save your chest, but then, oh no, you now don't remember where these chests or other mechanisms in the game are. I suggest you hit M, and then if you click, you can make pins. You can have up to a maximum of 150, so you do have to be a little bit careful. I would suggest doing one zone at a time this way, but it will help you later on. So for this, I usually put normal chest. Now, the reason I put normal chest is because there are locked cages that you need keys for, which was one of the rewards for this. You'll get these, which is a Shrine of Depths key. They are locked, and they have juicy chests. They have the big, luxurious chests, which is the largest chest you can get in the game. So, to differentiate between them, because I do use the same icon, they are pretty limited in the pin icons that you can use. So, I would go Animo chest, which would let me know that, hey, there's a shrine there that needs an Animo key that I haven't collected yet. I do apologize. I am dealing with some allergies currently. So if I sound a little bit stuffy, that is why. And I do suggest that you collect things as you go around. Oh, there's also another thing nearby that I wanted. I do apologize if my moving around makes you motion sick. I do kind of tend to just go a little bit crazy with the camera. I will try and keep in mind. Now, there are special flowers, and I say flowers with air quotes because not all of them are truly like flowers, that require special interactions. Like, see, I can hit them and it does nothing. I can run up to them and there's nothing to collect them. These are called dandelions. They're the puffed up version. If I use Animo on them, though, I can collect them. A free chest is a free chest.
这个世界也在回应我吗？
And that's another artifact. We'll just equip that. Right now, it doesn't really matter, like, being on set or not, but you will see that they do have set bonuses. So, like, if you have 2 pieces, it's increased incoming healing, and a 4-piece using Elemental Burst restores HP. And then for the Adventure set, it's a max HP increased, and opening a chest regenerates HP. You can... There are 5, so you usually have an off piece. But like I said, this early on, it doesn't actually really matter, and I do wish I had learned that earlier. So, obtaining energy. Absorb elemental orbs, which when you use your attacks, you'll get like these little orbs, and they'll like suck into you and they will regain you energy. To replenish energy, and dealing elemental damage and defeating opponents or performing other actions might also generate them. So when you use your F ability on an enemy, it will give you particles. Obviously, it's not going to do that if you've not actually attacked something. But when you do attack something, it will give you energy, which goes towards your burst attack. But other than that, it's pretty simple. The combat in this game isn't like super complicated. It's quite simple and easy to figure out. Also, most things in this game are destructible. If you look at barrels and crates and such, they can be destroyed pretty easily. And you can get things like food or other things like that from them. Now, for Adventure Rank, if you look, I have Adventure Rank rewards. This means that I have leveled up in my Adventure Rank. This is not connected to your character's experience. Leveling your Adventure Rank does many things. It increases your world level at 25, I believe. And then every 15 levels after that. Don't hold me to that. I am most likely wrong on that. But when you increase your world level, it increases the drops that enemies and chests generate. Now here's another thing that I like to mark. If you see these little guys just floating in the air, now you'll find Animo on the ground here that you can fight, but these ones will specifically be floating around an object or just randomly in the air. These are sneaky little guys, and if I were to get up here, because I don't currently have a bow user, and just smack them, I will get a chest. So those are little, like, puzzle-y stuff. I wouldn't really call it a puzzle, because it's just, oh, here? Cool. I believe they're actually called open-world mechanisms. But that's a mouthful. So I just call them the little floaty bastards.
Oh, 你看，
不用怕，放心了，我回来了。
他在跟龙说话。
谁？
Thanks for watching, everybody. That is all for this episode. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to be notified for future episodes. The Insane Eraser, signing off.